Giannis, up a couple possessions, both end of regulation, end of overtime, and to be sitting here with a loss. Just sort of what kind of broke down, how disappointing to not close it out when you kind of had every chance there?
A lot of things happened down the stretch. We can break it down possession by possession, but like it doesn't matter. We lost the game. We're sitting right here, right now, and the season is over. So we just got to do. When we're in a position like that, we just got to take care of the ball. Then when we switch, I got to be up on the screen. Name hit a deep three. Got to do a better job being up. Haliburton drove the ball. We fouled him, sent him to the free throw line. We can just let the ball up. Now you're up two. You put the ball in. When it's a free throw game, you're up two. You make one free throw. You make both free throws. It's a 4-point game. We did a lot of mistakes, and in the end of the overtime, and in the end of the game. It definitely cost us. I think I'm very, very proud of everybody. Everybody, played their heart, out. The fight from beginning till the end. We guarded. We were physical. We were playing together. We moved the ball. Everybody was shooting the ball with confidence. Everybody was decisive. We was picking one another up. I'm very, very proud of my guys, the group. Obviously it's not what we wanted to go back to Milwaukee, and what hurts me the most. I don't care about losing the game and all that. I felt like we owed this game to Dame. That's what I felt. I felt like he came back maybe earlier than what he's supposed to. Went down, sacrificed his body for us, and I felt like as a team, win or lose, home or road, playoff game, no playoff game, like the least we can do is show up and win a game for Dame. Obviously, it hurts that we didn't win the game, but it hurts more that we wasn't able to win the game for Dame and go back to Milwaukee.
Third year in a row, fourth year, I guess, not reaching the end goal. How do you process that, or is it disappointment? Where do you kind of put this to once again be out this early in a playoff?
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, man. It doesn't feel good. Just gotta look myself in the mirror, and I just have to be better. I have to be better. I try every single year, work in the off season, come back, One second. It definitely doesn't feel good. I think as a team we work hard. We do the right things. We play the right way. Not being able to win games, it definitely hurts. But you got to keep doing what you're doing. Keep looking at yourself in the mirror and see what you can improve and how you can be better and come right back and compete. That's what competitors do.
I was just going to ask, how do you keep doing it year after year? Like to have these disappointments and then just come back the next year and keep trying to go up the hill.
I feel like, there's a lot of times that, life has made me, sad or like frustrated. And since I was a kid, I never gave up. I always try to find solutions in my life, which I think if translate to the basketball court, I always try to, even though things might not happen the way I wanted to happen, I always have, class, and I have this optimistic mentality of coming back, keep on working, and there's going to be a day that's going to be your turn. It cannot always go your way. Growing up, I was never like spoiled. I was never like a brat thinking that everything will go my way in life and it's supposed to go this way and I'm supposed to win every single year and I put the work in and it's supposed to translate on the court. Like sometimes it doesn't, and you have to understand that. I keep on believing in myself, keep on believing in God and knowing that He puts me in a position that I'm supposed to be, and He never make mistakes, and I just keep on coming every single year, and one day it's going to be my turn.
2 years now that you've gotten to be coached by Doc, just what has that relationship been like for you, and what do you feel like he has helped you do or can continue to help you do?
I love Doc. I think he's a great human being. I think great dude, knows how to uplift your spirit, knows always what the right thing to say at the right moment. You guys have been around him. He's been in the NBA for 50 years. I don't know, 50 years, maybe, I don't know how many years, a lot of years. I remember when I was a kid, watching him on TV. And I love him. Not only as a coach, as a person, I think he's a great person. And if you're not a good person and a good coach, you cannot be around for this long. And I love working with him.
Giannis, you've always kind of stated about wanting to win and win championships and win a second championship and how important it is to you. Do you think that you can still win that second championship here in Milwaukee after a third straight first-round exit?
Look, I'm not going to do this. I don't know, man. I wish I was still playing. I wish I was still like competing and going back to Milwaukee. I don't know. The guys you had on the floor, obviously without Dame,
Just how much faith or belief in still the guys that you have in the locker room, the way that Joe showed the fight tonight and just even these last, the end of the regular season, they're just kind of how much, I guess, belief in the roster in the locker room that you still have?
How much belief I have on my guys that I just play the game.
Yeah.
So Jamal should say I have zero belief. And 30 minutes ago, I was fighting for my life with the dudes, Gary, Bobby, Scoot, AJ, Jericho, Pat, Kuz, Brooke. And I can sit here and say I had zero belief, or I don't have as much belief anymore to my teammates. If I said that, would that be fair to them? That would never be fair to them. And it's not fair to say something like it's disrespectful towards them, and as a leader, 30 minutes ago, me and my teammates left everything, our heart on the floor, everything we had on the floor, so I believe to them today, I believe to them tomorrow, I always believed in them, and I always believe that we can win a game, and that belief will never go away.
This end of, obviously you want Dame back and healthy. That is, unfortunately, usually a long-term injury. The way that you handle the ball today, end of season, how do you view that for yourself? I know you want to level up and be better. We've seen a different side of your playmaking, another 30-20-10 night tonight, 30-22. You know what I mean? What can you take from that? And is that something you think going forward here you can lean into?
I don't want to talk about myself, but I always believe that like this phases into my, and I always felt like that will be my last phase as a guy that can play, make, and can set up the team and be like a legit point forward out there. At times I show that I can do it. At times when I have a great point guard next to me, I just let the guy do his job and I do my job. But I believe I've seen like one of the greatest players, LeBron James, being the best at it. You see like a lot of people playing that way right now, from Siakam, from Pablo, Scotty Barnes. You see like a lot of people that can handle the ball and put the teammates in the right place and play, make, and make the team better. It's something that I enjoy to do. If I have an opportunity to come back next year and be able to do that, I would love. I think I can be good. I can help the team in that way.
Speaking of that, did it feel like this is maybe the most control you've been able to exert on a game? Like just kind of picking out, right now I need to go get a bucket. Right now I can bring the defense here and make that pass. Like,
Yeah, I think you get more comfortable because you know you have the ball, so you just pick and choose. Like when you play off the ball, you got to be very decisive. It's either you go downhill, you shoot the ball, or you make something happen. Like when you have the ball all the time, now you got to pick and choose. Sometimes you got to be aggressive, go to your spot. Sometimes you got to get your teammates involved. Sometimes you got to move it. You got to read the momentum of the game. If they have the momentum, now it's time that as a team we got to move the ball. Everybody got to touch it. You know, somebody got to set a screen, either stick it or ghost, so I can get downhill. If I don't have nothing, swing, go play the second side. Like, I think I'm able at this moment in my career to kind of read the game better. But I think that I can still improve in that area a lot.
I don't really see you as someone that gets into it with people after the game. It looked like you were kind of standing there by the three-point line, then all of a sudden you're in the middle of kind of everything. Just what happened kind of out on the floor after the game?
Nothing. And this is the last time I'm going to say. I won't talk a lot. We lost the game. It doesn't really matter. One thing I'll say is that I believe say anything. I'm not trying to minimize their effort. But I remember when I won, my mom, that she's never missed the games from February 11th or 13th when she came in Milwaukee against the Knicks. She never missed a game. When we won the championship, I remember my mom, she was scared to cross. She was like, am I allowed to come and hug my son? I see, except now my brother does media. For this year, he wants to come back and play. But, like, except in that, you've never seen my family, like, see courtside. See, this is not something that we do. We don't. I try to keep my family away from the game. But, you know, my dad, if you guys go and ask and learn, my dad's not with us no more. My dad used to come in the family room and he was the most respectful person ever. You know, when you come from nothing and you've worked your whole life to sell stuff in the street, and your whole life you'll be scared of the police of deporting you and sending you back to your country. You have to protect your kids with all means. You create this mentality of being humble your whole life, to not kind of disrespect anybody, not make the tension high, the emotions high, so anybody can, you know, snitch on you, say something bad about you. So when he came here, I remember I was like, Dad, why are you so humble? Why are you going to the family room? You don't even say a word. You sit in the back. Why are you like that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry. That's how I grew up. That's what I had around. So when I see other dads, which don't disrespect me, maybe if my son play basketball, I might be in the court. I might be the one on the court, and like 20 years later, you can play this interview and say, Giannis, you're contradicting yourself. But we'll see in 20 years. But I'm talking about right now how I feel. You know, having somebody's dad, which I'm happy. Thank you.